Coach, congrats on the win. Great performance by the team all around. What stood out for you?
We came in before the game talking about, and it's been successful for us for the last 6 game stretch anyway, of keeping scoring chances down, limiting shots against, obviously keeping goals down, and making teams have to come through us, limit our self-inflicted wounds. And I thought we did a good job of that again tonight until very late. But overall, I thought we have stuck to what our new identity is, and it's being hard to play against and limiting chances against.
This is the first time really the fans have had a chance to see how this team has performed under you as a coach. So how would you characterize the difference of the play in your own end?
We've made definitely some changes. We have a young group that needs a lot of work, a lot of coaching, a lot of talking, and overall, it's challenging them, putting them in situations in practice where they can be successful. I think we've done a lot better job utilizing our stick. And overall, I mean, hey, we also had the benefit of a favorable schedule tonight. These guys played last night. They came in a little bit tired, but overall, we're certainly trying to protect our net and limit the high danger chances, especially through the neutral zone when we're attacking. Sometimes we haven't been managing the puck well enough the first part of the season and giving up crazy odd man rushes, and we've done a lot better job here the last 6 games of minimizing those danger risk attacks against.
Is that the result of a change in how you're playing in your own end, a change in systems?
There's certainly been some changes system-wise. I mean, like anything, we were struggling. We dug ourselves a big hole. You'd be crazy to just keep going and doing the exact same thing over and over again. It's the definition of insanity. We certainly made some changes, and like anything, we're always going to try and continue to evolve and improve, because I'm sure teams are going to pre-scout us and try to find different ways to attack, and we're going to have to evolve as well.
I want to ask you about a couple of players. Let's start with your goaltender, Ian McAloney, seconds away from back-to-back shutouts. Can you talk about his performance?
Yeah, he's played 3 really good games in a row. It started back in his hometown in Ottawa. He went in and beat the 67s, followed it up with a shutout against Guelph. And yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate we weren't able to finish that off for him, because he played well enough to get the shutout. And when you give up a 2-on-0 shorthanded break with 30 seconds left, that's not on him. So yeah, he's been fantastic. He works really hard in practice. Great kid. The guys all like him, and yeah, he's been playing fantastic.
Carson Woodall scored tonight. How has his return from a 10-game absence helped the team and helped the blue line?
He's been fantastic. I had a really good chance to really get to know him in the 3 weeks, month that he was off, because the two of us skated together pretty much every day. And for a lot of that time, he wasn't able to handle any pucks or do any shooting, but we had a lot of good conversations, whether it was walking to a rink together or just skating, doing conditioning skates with each other, and yeah, built a really good relationship. I think he has got some very strong untapped potential. It would not shock me one bit to see him be on the NHL draft radar late as the year goes on. He continues to evolve. He's got really good deception to his game. He's a really smart player. And as he gets stronger, more mature, more experienced, he's going to become a real important part of this team. He's already a real important part of this team, but he's going to continue to grow and evolve into a really good player.
How did you feel on the bench? First time as interim coach on home ice?
Yeah,
and
first
you
time
got
on
the
home
win?
ice. It's all this stuff is new, trying to understand where we're supposed to go post game and whatnot. So we obviously got on the road early, 3 games on the road, came back home, as Steve Bell said, for a sandwich, and then right back on the road. It was good for me the first weekend because everything was natural and normal for me, going back to Kingston, Peterborough, Ottawa. I know those rinks extremely well. It was fun to be back. I think we have grown as a group, mixed together some really strong performances. Even the one game we lost, I thought we played well enough to win. But hey, it's hockey. You got to find ways to pull those games off. It was nice to come back and give our fans an opportunity to see, hopefully the new product and the new Spits the back half of the season here.
You won back-to-back games for the first time this season. I know that was important for you and for the hockey club. And you got 2 more home games this weekend. What will be the focus to try to extend that win streak?
The message that I've said right from taking over is when you've dug the hole that we have, you're not going to get out of it in one giant swoop. We're going to have to string together consecutive strong performances, consecutive wins. As cliche as it sounds, we do have to just focus on now Oshawa on Saturday night, and we have to try to find a way to now move it to 3. And that's as cliche and sport cliche as it is, that's exactly what we have to try to focus on right now.
After the struggle to start the season, the fans have been getting a little bit restless in the stands. What is your message to them now that the team seems to be turning it around slowly but surely?
You know, the fans they mean everything to the organization. So it's unfortunate that we weren't able to get them enough wins the first half of the year. Hopefully they stick with this young group, watch them grow and develop, and we're going to do everything in our power to claw our way back into the playoff race. But as I said, as cliche as it sounds, it's going to take us one solid performance after another.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.
Carson, congratulations on the win and your first OHL goal. How did that feel?
Great feeling. It was a good shot and good play from Piercy down low, and just see it go in. It's a little weight off my shoulders there.
Describe the play. What did you see? Just walk us through it.
Yeah, I think Piercy had the puck down low, and he went to go past someone in the slot, and lucky little bounce out to me, and just took the shot. I saw Lane took the shot and found its way in the net. So, you know, you get a little lucky sometimes.
I don't know if that was lucky, but like in that position, did you know you were shooting it right away? You saw traffic in front. What were you thinking at that time?
Yeah, I mean, pretty simple. You got Lane and people in front of the net. So that's where our coaches tell us to shoot that one.
Kind of ironic. You get bloodied in the first period of this game and then you score as well. What happened when you got hit?
Yeah, I think I just got hit there, and then on the way down, I clipped my face on the on the edge of the boards there, and I didn't know it was bleeding. I thought I was fine, and then just saw it started coming down, and I was like, oh, gotta get off now. So
great win for the hockey club. What did you think about the game overall?
we played really well. Mickey played great in net tonight. That's like Coach Gay said, and we got to keep shots out, keep pucks out of our net, and that's what our team needed to work on. And over these last couple of games, we've been really, really good at it. So.
You missed about 10 games there, and now you're back into the lineup. Do you feel comfortable again after that injury?
Yeah, I worked a lot on some of my conditioning and my skating while I was out, because couldn't even hold my stick or anything, so it's all I could really do. So, I feel good getting back in. I didn't really miss a beat, I think, and I'm feeling good now.
What's changed for this hockey club that you've now won 2 games in a row and 4 of your last 6 games?
I think we're really dialing in on defense here. Our goalies are playing really well, and we're just playing good defensively. We're really battling, we're competing. I think this team's just tired of losing, so we're excited for these next couple home games here.
Is there something specifically that's changed over the last handful of games?
I think we kind of just talked a little bit, and everybody's doesn't want to lose 11-2 anymore, and we all know that we've given up too many goals against. So we really just started dialing in on defense and really competing.
Where's the puck? From the goal.
JR has it, and I think it might be in my stall right now, but I better go get that checked out.
You're never too old to play in the mud. The only thing that changes are the toys.
Anthony, congratulations on the win. 2-game win streak. How important was it to get the back-to-back win for the first time this season?
We were all kind of thinking about just coming out tonight in front of our home crowd to just give them a good effort. Obviously, we know the effort we've been giving them was not the best, and the big scores. So just coming out and kind of playing for the crowd, playing for the city. I think we showed that with our emotion, and obviously a 2-game win streak. We've been on the other side of a lot of these big losing streaks, so getting a couple wins together and building off the momentum will only help us.
What has changed over the last couple of weeks here that you guys are playing better as a team, but also better defensively?
It's a tough one because it's weird. It's kind of like just all switched, but maybe I think for a lot of guys, we just maybe needed a little change, a little new voice behind the bench. And I mean, we all kind of go out there, we change a little system in our D zone, and we all kind of like that. So, and even just the buy-in to Casey and Billy behind the bench. So there's a bunch of factors, but I think just us wanting and willing to play more defense is kind of the key.
Got a big goal here tonight. Always feels good when you score, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the guys are always telling me to shoot. So I saw, I think it was Davis lay one back, and I just try to shoot it as hard as I can, and thankfully it went in.
It must feel good, though, after the road trip to come back home and win your first game on home ice since you've played last month.
Yeah, like I mentioned, it just builds momentum. You know, we're happy with that road trip. We won 3 of 5, and we beat good teams. So, and we're happy with, even after we lost, we're happy with our efforts. So, coming home for the next 4, you know, we're all excited about 4 home games, and then building momentum, and then coming through, and then we have Christmas break, and then coming back and using that momentum to take off on the second half of the year.
You a TSN fan? Do you watch Bar Down and the boys on Bar Down?
I do actually, and I was bugging JR and all the guys about making sure they tour our dressing room because I think we got one of the nicest rooms in the CHL.
So what, did you have some fun with the Bar Down guys then?
Yeah, yesterday we had a little shootout, and we saw them race Spelly, and they did a couple shots on Joey. So it's nice having those guys around. The anthem was fun too, and even I know the puck drop. I don't know if it went to plan, but Jesse up there was pretty funny too.
How did they do in the shootout?
They didn't win. I think Smitty won, but I think one guy scored. So it was good. It was fun.
Was anybody even halfway close to Spelly in the race?
They had to give him a half rink start, and Spelly almost beat him. So it was good.
How can you build on the win? You got 2 more games this weekend.
Just sticking to what helped us win tonight. We, again, prior to, I guess, the change, we would always lose special team battles, and tonight we beat that. And then even just sticking to defense, little plays, getting pucks out, getting pucks in. I feel like that's been a big change for us, and we can use that to go into Oshawa and then Flint and keep this momentum going.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, what about this one?
You think we can even afford that? How about that one there?
It's sold already.
I wonder what this place is even worth.
Hey you two, Dan Gemus here. Sounds like you may have some real estate questions.
Is he talking to...
I am talking to you. There's just so much to consider in this market. The first step is finding out what your home is actually worth. Find us online, dangemus.com.
Like, now?
Like right now.